And this picture here shows you all different kinds of how we can tell the time. There is a clock on the wall. There is a watch on his hand. Can you see him looking at his watch? It's a blue watch. And he's got a stopwatch where they use it for races. Our objectives for this lesson are to recognize some hour times. The hour. We're going to learn about the hour. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, more. Let's see the time around us. Now, look at this clock. This is a clock. It is a blue clock. Can you see it? Can you see the numbers? Can we count together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, let's say this is a blue clock and it is a circle shape, isn't it? It looks like our face. So we say it's the face of the clock. Just imagine the clock has a face. There's the clock and there's its face, the circle. Inside its face, it has 2 hands. Show me your 2 hands. Very good. One is the longest hand. And there's one, the shortest hand. Can you see the longest one? There's the longest hand, which is on number 12. Can you see it? And the shortest hand is on number 8. Can you see that? So, let's learn something else again. Listen carefully. We're on the same picture now. Now, these 2 hands, the shortest hand and the longest hand. Now, look. The shortest hand always goes on the numbers. Can you see it? Number 8. And the longest hand is on number 12. This is how we're going to know the hour. So, look here. If the longest one is on number 12 and the shortest hand is on number 8, we say it is 8 o'clock. So what's the time now if I ask you, KG1? Look at the longest hand. It's on number 12 always, the longest hand. When we want to say the hour, it should be on number 12. And the shortest hand moves around the numbers. So now it is 8 o'clock. Very good. Now here again, hours and minutes. Let's look at the hours first. What did we say? The shortest hand tells us the hour. So if the short hand here is on number 8, look, when the minute hand is pointing to 12, that means the longest hand. Can you see the long one? If the long one is on number 12, it is showing a full hour. When the long one is on 12 and the baby one, can you see the baby one, the shortest one, is on number 8, it is o'clock. We say it is o'clock. But what o'clock is it? It is 8 o'clock because the small one is on number 8. Right? Very good. Now, look at this clock. This is a clock. It is a blue clock. Can you see it? Can you see the numbers? Can we count together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, let's say this is a blue clock and it is a circle shape, isn't it? It looks like our face. So we say it's the face of the clock. Just imagine the clock has a face. There's the clock and there's its face, the circle. Inside its face, it has 2 hands. Show me your 2 hands. Very good. One is the longest hand, and there's one, the shortest hand. Can you see the longest one? There's the longest hand, which is on number 12. Can you see it? And the shortest hand is on number 8. Can you see that? So, let's learn something else again. Listen carefully. Look here. What time is it? What time is it? Let's say the longest one is on number 12, always for the hour. And the shortest one is on number 7. What time is it? Very easy. Look at the shortest one. Where's the shortest one? That is the time. Where is it? It's on number 7. So it's 7 o'clock. Now you tell me, what time is it, please, KG1? I don't know the time. What time is it? You say, it is... Look at the shortest one quickly. Which number is it on? It is 3. And we said when the tallest is on 12, it is o'clock. So, it is 3 o'clock. Very good. What time is it? What time is it, please? Can you tell me the time, KG1? Look at this clock here, the blue clock. The longest hand is on 12, always for o'clock. And the shortest is on 11. It is 11 o'clock. Very good. I will help you with this one. It seems difficult, but it's not. You think carefully. What are you going to look at? If I come to you and say, excuse me, what time is it? You're going to look at the clock and say, Miss Nadia said when the longest one is on number 12, it's o'clock, right? But the shortest one is on the number 6. So that's the one which tells us the time. It is 5 o'clock? No. 4 o'clock? No. 3 o'clock? No, no, no. Where is the shortest hand? It is on number 6. It is 6 o'clock. Excuse me, please. I want to know the time. I can't read the clock. Can you help me, please? Can you tell me what time is it? What time is it? What time is it, please? Can you tell me how to tell the time? What did Miss Nadia tell you? Think. Please, because I can't read the time. You can now. I think she said, if the longest one is on number 12 and the shortest one is on number 9, it is 8 o'clock, right? It's 8 o'clock, yes. The shortest one on 9, it's 8 o'clock. Is it? No, it's not. Can you remind me what she said? Yes, I remember. She said when the longest hand is on number 12 and the shortest hand is on number 9. In this picture, it's on number 9. So it is, shout the time. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you. Thank you, KG1. You're so good. Now listen carefully. There is an old man walking round the park and he doesn't know the time. He doesn't have a watch. You have a watch on your hand and it looks like this. but you are very clever. And he's going to come to you and say, excuse me, I don't know the time. What time is it? Can you tell me? I need to get home. Poor old man. He doesn't have a watch. Can you tell him what time it is here? It's not difficult, you know. Very easy. Shall I help you? Come on, please, quickly. Read the clock. Can you help me? I need to get home. Come on, let's help him. Let's look. If the longest one is on number 12 and also the shortest one is on 12, what time is it? Because the shortest one tells you the shortest hand, it tells you the clock, the o'clock. So what time is it, do you think? It's on number 12. It is. 1 minute, mister. KG1 can tell you the time. Come. Excuse me, sir. KG1 say it is 12 o'clock. It is 12 o'clock. Oh, it's very late. I have to get home. But thank you, children. You are so good. Can you practice the time at home and tell me what time it is? You are very good children, and I am really happy. Thank you for telling me the time. I will go home. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hope to see you again in the park. You see, I told you, KG1, they know the time and they're going to practice as well. If you have a clock at home, you practice the hour. And always remember, the clock has a face, and inside that face, there are two hands. One is the longest and one is the shortest. And the longest always is on 12, and the shortest is on the hour, on the number, right? And that tells us the o'clock. We say o'clock. So if the shortest one is on number 1 and the longest is on number 12, it is 1 o'clock. If the shortest one is on number 4 and the longest one must be on number 12, it is 4 o'clock. And that's how we can read the time. That's how we can tell the time. Let's play a game and you tell me. Which clock shows 2 o'clock? See? 2 o'clock. Very good. It's the one with the green. That's the one. That's the one, 2 o'clock, because the shortest is on number 2 and the longest is on number 12. It is 2 o'clock. The dark red and the light red. It is 2 o'clock. What time is it? Which clock shows 4 o'clock? 4. The little hand, the shortest hand should be on number 4. Which one? Yes, the first one. Can you see where it says correct in green? That's the 4 o'clock clock. What time is it? Which clock shows 10 o'clock? So the short one, the shortest one should be on number 10. Which one is that one? Quickly, point to it. Yes, it's the one in the middle, because the shortest hand is on number 10 and the longest is on number 12. The dark red one is the shortest and the light red is the longest. It is 10 o'clock. Very good. What time is it? The last one. Show which clock shows 3 o'clock. Which clock shows 3 o'clock? think? Where is the shortest one? It should be on number 3. And the longest one should be on number 12, which is the light red is the longest. And the shortest is on number 3. I want 3 o'clock. Which one is it? Yes, it's the middle one. Very good. And look here what you can do. Now KG1, open your book and have a look at this picture. There are in this page here, on this page here, you can see a girl sleeping. Do you sleep in the day or at night? We sleep at night. It says here, color the sky blue or black to show if it is daytime or night. So, if it is at night, we'll color it black. If it is daytime in the day, we color it blue. So, look at the picture where the girl is asleep. Look out the window. Is it night or day? It's night. Be quiet, she's sleeping. So if it is at night, we colour it black. The next picture, they're playing with the ball. Maryam and Ahmed. Jude and Ahmed are playing ball. Is it in the daytime or at night? Can you see the sun? Yes, it's daytime. So if it's daytime, what colour shall I colour the sky? Yes, I'll colour it blue. Very good. Look at the next part of this page where there's a clock. Now, look at these 2 clocks. One is an analog clock and one is a digital clock, right? The round clock, an alarm clock to wake you up in the morning, and the other one is called a digital clock. All I want you to do is draw lines to join the clocks that show the same time. It should be the same number. Look, if you look at the first clock, the yellow one at the top, what does it say? What number is it? 1 o'clock. So where is the clock, the round one, which shows us 1 o'clock? You make a line from that one to the other one. 1 o'clock. Look at the other clock. What time is it? I told you. Look at the small hand is on number 9 and the long hand is on number 12. It is 9 o'clock. And look at the digital clock. Where's number 9? Which one? You make a line to go there. Now this one is a nice exercise for you to do. Look here. It says, look at the pictures, draw hands on the clocks, show the time that you do these things. Now, you're at home, right? What time do you wake up? Anytime you wake up in the morning, like that girl, the first picture, and there's a pink clock. She's got a pink clock, right? So, what time do you wake up in the morning? You write the time here with the hands. Now, we always said, I will help you. Let's do it slowly together. You get your pencil and always the longest hand, we make a long hand on number 12. So, first one, in the first pink clock, make your longest hand, put it on number 12. And what time do you wake up? Mummy, can you tell them what time they wake up? Do you remember? If you wake up, I think you wake up now because it's Ramadan, you wake up a bit late. From 9 o'clock, I think you might wake up, 9 or 10 in the morning, because it's Ramadan, right? And you stay up late. So the small hand, the shortest hand, put it on any number you want. But always start with the longest one on number 12. So I wake up, even in Ramadan, I wake up at 8 o'clock. Okay, because I have a lot of work I like to do. So I wake up at 8 o'clock. So I will put the longest hand on number 12 and the shortest hand on number 8. So I wake up at 8 o'clock. You can do your own time. Now, she's having her breakfast. Then you can write what time. Always put the longest hand on number 12 and then the shortest one on any time you want, any number. And that's the time when you eat your breakfast. But what time do you go to sleep at night? I go to sleep at 11 o'clock. Then I wake up again for my suhoor. But I go to sleep at 11 o'clock. So I will put, first I told you, do the longest hand on 12 o'clock. Put the longest one draw it right up to 12. And then your shortest one, you can put on whichever number you want to choose to go to sleep. Okay? Now, the next exercise is, you will just write the number here. Look at the shortest hand, where it is. In this first one, I think the shortest one is, look, always for o'clock, the tallest is on number 12. Can you see? And the shortest is on the blue clock. It's on number 3. It's 3 o'clock. Now this one I will leave it for you to do. And the other one you do it yourself. The orange clock and the red clock. Just look at the shortest hand on which number it is, and that is the time. You check for yourself, and we'll see you again in another lesson, which will be a surprise. Our next lesson is going to be a surprise for everybody. Here, how you can make your activity. You can make a clock of your own with a paper plate from the house. Can you all make a clock using a plate, a paper plate? Write the numbers yourself and put 2 hands, because it's the face, and 2 hands. Make a longest hand and a shortest hand, a long and short hand. And then you can tell the clock, o'clock. See you again.